What up? Papa Joe in the house. Mr. BBQ, what be up, brother? Oh, a whole bunch of you. T-Love, howdy, long white line. Alman, what's up? I just thought I'd sneak in on you tonight. Yeah, dude, you didn't watch Sunday morning service, did you? You have to go watch Sunday morning and see what happened. Long white line, what's up with you? Different day, I hear you. Oh, I'm doing fine, Ralph. Cliff, howdy. Jim Dunn. Well, you better make it fairly early. I'm almost in Houston. I got 2 drops and I'm going home. Someone's been in your truck. I hate that. Gary, howdy. Oh, Procter and God. Procter and Gamble, they can be a pain to deal with, buddy. Being it's an account, hopefully it'll go smooth for you. Warwick, what's up, mate? Yeah, I seen that. I told the wife, grab the shotgun and shoot that damn thing down you was flying around in. 4 weeks left in your CDL school. Good deal. Yeah. I hate that when that happens, dude. I worked for a company that we left our trucks on the yard for the weekend. I came back one Monday, Sunday night. I took off Monday morning to rock and roll. Here comes the damn pee bottle rolling up front. Oh, I was not happy. What up, Corey Boone? Don't recollect on you before, have I? Well, that's cool, long white line. But I don't know, this time of year running out to Utah and all that, that ain't bad either, man. Kelly, what up? Huh. Well, I don't know about that California gig. Actually, California ain't nothing like it used to be. Me and Kelly can tell you horror stories from back in the day. They ain't nothing like that. Although I got a report here just a week or 2 back that they are starting to put out more of their CHP. There for quite a while, you didn't ever see none of them. I'd be having a talk with whoever's in charge of my truck. I have a problem with slip seating and people getting in my truck. Bobby, howdy. Well, if she don't like her Volvo, then she needs to talk to management about getting her a different truck. I ain't trying to start shit for you. I ain't trying to get you fired up. But I feel you on not liking someone in your truck. I don't know any truck driver that really does. Maybe these day campers that don't keep nothing in there. Fried chicken bad for you, Kelly. You have that doctor's meeting yet? I forget when you changed that to. that what it is? Well, cool. Thank you, Corey. I hope you're going back in the archives and watching some of the older ones. A lot of difference. I've grown a lot, me and the channel, since when I first started this channel. It's been pretty near 4 years now. Over 3, I know. Joshua, what up? Pat, what's going on with you? You're so damn fat, loan me some money. I see that Pat on there. Uh-huh. I give you my P.O. box. You drop me a big check in the mail. But big enough, I'll retire. I don't think I've seen you on there before, have I? Welcome to the live stream, both of y'all, you and Corey. Welcome. Glad to have you. Hit the like button up there for me. A long white line. I love it when that part happens. That's about like me I've tried to quit this job, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. The owner of the company won't let me quit. There ain't gonna be nothing stable about it. Ain't been stable for years. Well, that's cool. Appreciate you speaking up. Well, enjoy your grub, Cliff. Lock your doors, man. Warwick, that picture of that truck, or that video of that truck, that's a pretty cool truck. And that woman, I don't know if she was a motivation speaker, preacher, or what she was going to do, but that joke she introduced with, I shared that with a lot of people. That was funny right there. 3 through 6 never been visited. Zach, my man, what's going on with you, little brother? Well, I mean, you can find them jobs. You got to get some experience under your belt. Much as I hate to say it, the most stable jobs are your union jobs. There's a few mom and pops that ain't all bad, but unfortunately, they're not going to offer you the retirement and whatnot you're talking about. Don't threaten them with quitting, man. Don't give them that. If you give them ultimatums, it don't normally come out for those that are given the ultimatums. You tell them you try for 30 days and see how it works. If it's dropping hook stuff, it might not be all bad. But if you're going in there to live load, as in a road trucker, they can jack with you and make you so mad. It's another Walmart gig, you know, or another one of the Georgia Pacific gigs. You know, them companies get so big, they just rule everything, and unfortunately, their employees don't give a damn about your work and your livelihood. Most of them are just want to do as little as they can for the day. I went to a place the other day, it was open window. I was in and out of there in less than an hour. I sat there in line. He told me as soon as either dock empty, but the dock. I said, all right, cool. I was watching that clock, it hit 27 minutes. Actually, it was about 25 minutes. Truck pulled out and I continued to sit there. At 27 minutes, he walked out there and, driver, pull up. I said, 3 more minutes. And he goes, I know what you're doing, all right. So I let that clock over on my 30 to give him my 30-minute break. I butted the dock in less than 15 minutes, I was gone. That's how it's supposed to be. Unfortunately, there ain't too many of them out there doing that. Well, that's cool, Corey. I don't touch freight if I can keep from it. 3,000 miles a week, that ain't bad for a slow truck. What up, Michael? No, actually, 3,000 a week, Jack, is the upper end of average. Trucks out here average about 2,500 a week. So that's 2,000 a week to 3,000 a week. And you do the math. 5-day week, 3,000 miles, that's 600 miles a day. That ain't all bad. It ain't nothing spectacular, but it makes for a good, steady paycheck. That's what they all be trying along. Mark, howdy. Oh, hell, Kelly, we fingerprinted our share today. I actually got up there and moved one today. Simply because I couldn't tell which one was ours. It came to be a baby pallet, and he was setting a pallet jack in there. And I grabbed the handle. He's like, man, I'll get up there and get it. And I said, no, I'm already here, dude. You got one pallet. I'll get it. Just don't tell nobody. Only way teaming is the way to go is if you're teaming with your wife. You know, if you're teaming with just another driver, it's no great money, and you burn out pretty damn quick. At least if you're there with your wife, you're both taking the money. Well, exactly, Michael. I've damn sure drove for worse than this company. I've drove for better too, but a hell of a lot more worse companies than better companies. I drove for 2 better companies actually, but one if you're counting the benefits that I got with it. Oh, well, that ain't good. Bob Hop, what's up? Howdy to you. Brian, howdy. Just another good-looking chick magnet. Another version of the same old one. Yep, company to do that. It's called growing pain. And don't worry, folks, this won't stay buried for very long. I don't know when was the last time I was totally clean shaven like this, much less the head too. But I'll start growing it back out, playing with it. One thing about my facial hair, like it or not, it comes back. If you want to know why I cut it, go watch Sunday Mornings Halfway. That explains all. It ain't a very good video, but tough your way through it and it'll explain it to you. I had bad service at the house Sunday. I don't know what I'm going to talk to y'all about this Sunday. I just got loaded. Well, I ate dinner. Already got a partial load on the wagon. 3 pallets. Speaking of which, I wanted to look at that. That one gets 1. Okay. They do get 2. I thought both of them in the morning got 1 apiece. So I got 3 pallets in the box. Yeah, I hear you, Michael. Well, Corey, as you watch my old videos, you'll see me with hair, without hair, full beard, Fu Manchu. I'm constantly playing with my hair and facial hair and stuff. Like I said, it grows back. Nope. Don't call Grandma a liar, Kelly. She does know where you live. What up, son? I cut it off. Zach, howdy. I don't know about trucks and good friends for a Sunday morning sermon. But talking about good friends, it's going to be about him and his father. Lightning hit the well house. Dead gumming boy. Oh, they're changing all the time, Mark. You're lucky you're gone, dude. It's turning into a corporation, one of them big companies. Well, you're about to get your 10-hour break in. Hopefully you have yard moves on your ELD. I'm hoping he'll turn that truck off. He had it off for the longest time. Oh, it comes and goes. They have their days. Eau Claire, Wisconsin. It's been a long time since I've been up there. But I remember that area. It gets cold up there, dude. I did a Facebook video chat with Warwick last night. That was interesting. I still have trouble understanding him. Both these guys are pulling out. So good on them. And that Mr. Truck Driver is glad. I'm at a Love's, and y'all already know what the parking's like at a Love's. So stuff could get interesting because somebody gonna have blindside into one of them holes. This guy should have it fairly easy. Appleton, been there too. I used to live in Georgia. All right, night, Mark. Oh, you gotta watch them shopping sprees. Especially with her thinking about that wedding. No, mate, it was hard to understand you. No, Joe, they're on a construction site around here. Boy, he got an air leak. Y'all hear that? And guess where that air leak is from the sound of it? Going to Illinois. Yeah, exactly, Long. Well, keep after it, Zach. At 21, you've got some in-state experience. Unfortunately, you're going to wind up going to one of the mega companies, and they're going to still treat you like you have no experience because you don't have interstate. So you just going to have to play the game. If you really want in it, you got to play the game. Yeah, they're going to want you to pay them back. And Zach knows how you feel. No, he ain't really downsizing. I was told, I didn't read it, somebody told me that they're now asking for 5 years experience over here. It was 3 years. But it ain't a matter of experience that they're having issues with. It's the drivers that's coming from these mega companies and they don't know how to do their job. They can barely drive a truck, and then when you take on freight like this, the responsibility of planning your own trip and scheduling your own time, a lot of drivers can't do that. Especially the younger ones. They have not been taught properly. That's the bottom line. And if we had a decent safety department, the ones that do the logs and the safety and the orientation and all that, they would teach them a lot better about what they're going to be required to do. But, and they're not youngins, the two in safety, they're older people, hell older than I am, but they're of the computer age. They've been doing this stuff for, I don't know, 20 years or so. And if it ain't a canned message or a canned video where they can just hit the play, I'm not impressed with them at all. I think they're a joke, to be honest with you. And I dread this safety meeting that's coming up. It's going to be hard for me to keep my mouth shut. Well, it's hard to work on buying a house if you take her to the Mall of America and let her go on a shopping spree. Hell, there went your down payment. All right, son. Well, I'll take your word for it, Long. Sound like an air leak around the glad hands to me. Yeah, hell, they're just trucks. They're nothing but plastic trucks. All right, Michael, that was you that told me that for 5 years? Doing an end dump? Well, that could be different. All right, Mark, good night, man. God bless. Well, now that you know, Long, wait until that credit card bill comes in. Then you'll find out how much you really spent. Well, Zach, come down there in North Cleveland. Jump on your scooter and ride. You come meet me. Shouldn't take you but an hour to get here. We visit 15 minutes. You can ride an hour back. All right, son. Exactly, Michael. Try to slide that over just a little bit for you. Oh, damn it, don't do that. Turn back around. There's what I'm looking at. A dirty windshield. Well, good thing the executive stepped in. And where that yellow truck is over there, that's the exit. He parked up in the exit. And you'd be surprised how many trucks come in that way. Yeah, I got one nice tree I keep looking at. Actually, I keep looking at this monitor on the phone. I did another video earlier. It should be up by now. J Rider, what up? Yeah, they do have a high default on their loans. All the trucking schools do. Oh boy, that thing ain't focusing with them lights moving around like that. That's blurry and ugly. I'll give you something good looking to look at. Oh, it's been pretty nice. Lower 90s. Last week it did make it up in the hundreds. This week, every place I've been in the 90s. Down in the 70s of a morning. Almost good sleeping weather. Get down in the 60s, that's when it's good sleeping weather. I miss back in the days when we had this kind of weather. We had screens for our windows. You bought them at the truck stop. You put your window down, put a screen there, roll your window up, it held it in, kept the critters out, left plenty of night air in. Nowadays, you can't do that. Somebody would knock the screen out and try to kill you, or you got to smell these parking lots, which don't smell good. Also, back in them days, if we're all parked up like we are now, and a reefer unit came in, they would head in so that that reefer unit was at the other end of our trucks. It's called respect. I've seen on some of the trucker groups where truck drivers are bad-mouthing them. Oh, well, why'd they pull in like that? Screw them, let them fight the back out. Well, maybe they did that for your comfort. Maybe they did that so you're not listening to that reefer unit right in your ear all night. They don't think about that stuff. Respect? Somebody would have common courtesy and respect? No. Say it ain't true. Hey, what's up? I hear you, Long. Grandma wasn't sure what to think of when I shaved it. So, she definitely told me she don't like it when it's growing out and it gets stiff and stubbly. Well, maybe I ain't gonna have to kiss that old woman for a few days. I don't know, we'll see. I kiss her too damn much, she'll think I like her and stuff. I just keep her for that killer dog she's got. Matter of fact, when I get home, I think I'm going to just beat the hell out of her. And her killer dog. "61 up there, that's good sleeping weather." That place I was at last night, I went in late, got me a soda pop. I did. And that lady, she was talking to a local truck driver that stops in there regularly, and one of the waitresses out of the restaurant. I just walked around. It's a small store, and I could hear them talking. She had went to clean the showers and found 3 of them big old beer cans in there and cigarette ashes, and she came out there raising a fuss, and she knew what driver it was. Well, I was teasing her when I went to check out, but I wasn't in that shower. I don't need no beer. I done had 3 in the shower earlier. But she told me, she says, don't be walking around out there too much. She said, I've sold more damn beer tonight than you shake stick at. There's probably some drunk truck drivers out there. I didn't see any leaving, so it's all good. In Kentucky. Hi, Lon. Tell little woman howdy for us. Yeah, you need to learn how to turn that AC up or down. Well, good. I'm glad you got a driver. I'm glad you stood up and didn't accept a bad trainer. That's the whole thing. If you can tell they're a rookie and you know they're doing stuff wrong, you don't need them teaching you their bad habits. Yeah, we got a few of them out here. Church trailer, they're called chapels. Yeah, Ricky. I bet that was you in there drinking beers and smoking. You're busted, dude. By your own admission, you're busted. Well, I'm going to be getting me some good sleep tonight. I got a really mellow day tomorrow. I don't have to just jump up and fight that Houston traffic. Now don't get me wrong, if I wake up, which normally I do, whether I want to or not, and I can beat the traffic, I will. However, I hope I'm sleeping. I slept halfway decent last night, but the previous 2 or 3 sucked. No, Jay, I don't look for that. If somebody shares them videos with me, I might watch them. But that's about it. Yeah, the truck driver lost his trailer. They told him if he could bobtail to Houston and back without jackknifing, they'd give him a trailer next time. There ain't no whole truck stop parking spots for him to take without bobtail. If I was them, I'd park right by my tree over there. Well, that's a good thing, New. Have you turned him onto my channel? Need to turn him onto my channel so he can turn his other students onto it. They might be able to learn something from some of them videos and go to the So You Want to Be a Trucker playlist. That way they might learn something and question him about it. San Francisco. You're gonna be out there close to Carlos, Ricky. Don't let him be bad-mouthing me now. I talk nice about him. He better talk nice about me. How many Trump supporters do I have in here? I'm debating on having Little Joe make me up a Trump t-shirt. You know, with the Papa Joe logo on the front, on the back, just something like President Trump for 2020 type deal. Well, Jay, that ain't true. You have to log. All right, Michael, good night. Well, who you supporting then, Zach? Hopefully it's at least an independent, not a Democrat. Them Democrats, man, they've gone off the deep end. Big time. Wow. And you can say in here, I won't let nobody beat you up. Everybody has a free speech in my group. All right, Ralph. Well, good deal, Bobby. Well, how heavy is your load supposed to be, Ricky? Then leave a message. The thing is that you got to show the mountains respect, dude. The old rule of thumb, this was before computerized trucks and all that stuff. Most of us didn't even have Jake brakes. Is whatever gear you climb the hill in, and you can tell in these automatics, or of course you know if you're grabbing gears, whatever hill you climb the mountain in, you fall off the other side in the same gear or one lower. And your truck surely has Jake brakes, so use that old rule of thumb. The second rule you need to learn is don't let people on that CB push you off that mountain, because they'll be talking that smack and telling you to let her roll and all this nonsense. If you're inexperienced on the mountains, show them due respect, nice and slow, and keep your truck slow. Don't be one of these that let it get up as fast as it can in whatever gear you're in, and then ride your brakes real hard to slow it down. All you're doing is heating your brakes up. Fall off that truck one gear below what you clumb it in. Have your Jakes on high and just ease down that hill. You'll be all right. I hear you, Warwick. Now, actually, Little Joe could have those made. Well, no, we ain't doing the hats yet. But there's lots of places over here to do hats. What up, you old bull of the woods? 38,000? Damn it, boy. That's a little heavy. It ain't real bad. But that's a heap of damn pig ears. But 38 ain't all bad. That's going to gross you out, oh, I don't know, 70,000, 72. Well, I'm glad to see all these Trump supporters. Now, how many of you are registered to vote? And I believe everybody should vote. Even if Trump ain't your man, you should still vote. That's your God-given right as an American to have your say in the politics. And these people that holler, oh, your vote don't matter, I don't vote, they're full of crap. Your vote matters. So what we got the Electoral College and all that stuff for? Your vote matters. A lot. Especially in times like these. Oh, it is, Jay. I don't even turn mine on. We're talking about Trump supporters, Bull. Debating on having Little Joe make me up a t-shirt, one of the Simple Living with Papa Joe t-shirts. I just ain't decided what to have it say on the back other than Trump 2020. I don't want to get mean and nasty or nothing like that. Just show some support's all I'm after. Jamie, how's it going? Life's good, man. Life's good. Oh, we got them everywhere, Warwick. It ain't a big deal. I'll help you find one. No, I very rarely even turn it on anymore. Trump's the only way to go right now. Now, Jeff got beat so bad last election, I don't think he'll even try. But they've got so many Democrats running right now, I don't know who all is running. And I didn't watch that debate either. I didn't have a dumb down pill to take so I'd understand them. I watched a few of the videos on the highlights of it. I wasn't impressed. They can leave a message. Why people call me this late? Zach, if that's you, I ain't answering. Oh, 73 ain't bad. You know what, Corey? That ain't bad. I ain't real sure when they are, Jay. I really couldn't tell you at this point. They usually have what, about... I ain't even gonna start making something up. I ain't sure. Oh no. I know her number. And she knows I'm doing a live stream. I called her right before I did it. That's just one of our things. I call her and let her know I'm doing a live stream so she don't bug me. And she tells me if she's gonna still be up in an hour or so or not. Another new voicemail. Yeah, I'm going to have to get off here in a minute and see if these are important. Oh. That's the problem with that tablet, not doing these live streams very good. I have to do them on my phone now. Actually, Rick, that can be a lot of fun, man. You got a little time on the load where you don't have to be just killing yourself. Just ease across there and let her enjoy the view. You yourself as well. Check out the scenery. I don't know what route you're taking, but son, going across the northern plains, I always loved it. I'm a history buff, and I like my old westerns and all that stuff. And to me, when I'm rolling across them northern plains, and I'm looking at all them gullies and canyons and stuff, and you got to look out there away from the road. And you got to stop and think that our forefathers crossed those with the wife, the kids, and a wagon being pulled by horses, mules, and oxen, whatever. They were some pretty damn tough people. And they didn't need a coloring book or a safe zone or soft cuddly animals, or they all just manned up, did what had to be done. Women, children, everybody, they just manned up. And along with that, watch for some of your old mom and pop truck stops. You got a GPS, I'm sure. It'll tell you what truck stops are in front of you. Don't be afraid to call that number for that truck stop and ask them, do you have a real restaurant or just fast food nonsense? And if you find the ones with the real restaurants, stop and let her eat some old school truck stop food. Yeah, what the heck, make it fun, dude. Now, do you know the real history of Donner Pass? They've got some documentaries on them. Look them up before you get out there. And you and her watch those documentaries on Donner Pass. Just a few years ago, they did a expedition. Boy, I can't talk tonight. They went out and found the original Donner Pass campsite and all that. And they was doing a little bit of fact checking and history searching. That was very interesting, and that's a documentary. So, see what you can find on it. If you happen to be running I-70 when you're coming back east, and if you possibly can, I would suggest you do so. I think it's Nebraska. But one of them rest areas, about an hour or so into Nebraska, it'll be on the south side of the highway. Not very much parking in there at all. Enough for a half dozen trucks at the best, if they parked right. But you'll see a bunch of big round rings out behind the bathroom building and stuff. Walk out there and read them placards and stuff. And what that is the old wagon trail where all them wagons went out west. And the ruts are still in the ground. And they put them rings there to show you where the wagon wheels would have been rolling. And here it is, what, 150 years later? Them ruts are still there. They cut some pretty serious ruts. I thought that was cool. Most companies do, Jay. He's asking about a fee for riders. They also have fees for pets. Well, technically, Ricky, you're still supposed to have a letter for her to ride with you. according to DOT regulations. You're still supposed to have a letter giving you permission to have her on your truck. I've never had anybody ask for one. However, I'm just telling you, legalities say, so you might talk to him about having him do you one up. Just to cover your own butt. Especially when you go into California. Howdy, Kent. See, I've never been asked for one. I've been asked if there was riders in here and all that. And if I wasn't supposed to have them, they was in the bunk and I lied. Folks, we're pushing an hour, and I told Grandma I was going to do this about an hour. Well, I'm fixing to get off here. Now, I ain't saying California's different. I'm saying California's a pain in the butt. And you can't trust them people out there. I just posted an article on my Facebook wall where California is now going to start trying to make the out-of-state trucks come up to the codes that they're enforcing on their local trucks. So, I got a couple of phone calls to make, Kent. So after I make them calls, I'll talk to you. But not for long. I'm going to be going to bed early tonight. Been a long week on an old man. Been a tall week on a short feller. Got 21 people in here and 13 thumbs up. And I don't know how many people have left. Shame I gotta always ask for them thumbs up. Alright folks, with that I'm gonna get off here and call it a night. Y'all remember the good Lord loves you. So do I. Y'all have a blessed evening. I hope you come join me Sunday morning. So, we'll see you Sunday morning. Good night.